Look at this location. Mountains in the background there, glaciers reaching down into the fjord, and I'm perched just above Tasiilaq, capital of East Greenland. But what I'm on about now is this catfish. And you know, it's a white flesh, quite thick. I suspect when it's cooked, it'll flake off nicely, and it's got a real feel of cod to it, really. So he's a good looking fish, and I'm looking forward to getting him in the fry pan. I'm gonna use an Austrian potato salad. Been down the supermarket, had a look around, they had some carrots, spotted some avocado. I'm gonna slip that around the outside as well. And I mean, the thing with the salad really is going to be the dressing. That's the big part. I don't want to do anything over particularly clever because it's all about the fish. So, got myself 2 portions there. I've got a clove of garlic here. Give him a bit of whack, help to get the skin off there. And we're just gonna rough chop him up. I've got some chicken stock just ticking away down here on my fire. And I'm gonna throw the garlic into that. The thing I like about this, it lessens that flavor of the garlic, so nothing too strong because it cooks in that chicken stock. Right, now I need some onion in there as well. So we'll chop them in a nice little dice. And they can just go into that boiling stock. And the nice thing about this dressing is it knocks some of those harsher flavors out of the garlic and the onion. They can sit there just ticking away. Now for the actual potato salad, I need my bowl. Here it is. I've got some pre-cooked potatoes that I've peeled and cooked for about 30 minutes in some salted water. Keep them nice and chunky. Good size with this, always nice. It's often the occurrence that people cut things too small, I think. Everything ends up being tiny. So I got some carrots down there at the supermarket. I've grated them up and they can go in there as well. Nice bit of colour. Carrots and potato, very nice. Raw, nothing done to them. And then there they go. And capers. I got these baby capers, which, you know, they look lovely. Real sharp taste of capers. It's kind of citrusy, but it works particularly well with white fish. Then a touch of oil. Got my olive oil there. And then a touch of that salt and pepper. Lovely. Now I want my dressing up here and into this salad. It's boiling hot, but don't worry about that. In that goes. And those onions of garlic have softened up. And give them a little stir, get the flavors starting to work. And you could make this salad the day before if you wanted to. Keep it in the fridge. Some would argue the flavors are actually better after a day of being in the fridge. Right, I've got a really thick bottomed frying pan here, which is essential for frying fish. Pop them on to a high heat on the stove, or in this case, a good fire. Lots of coals underneath it, because when we fry fish, we want plenty of heat. So what I'm gonna do is cook this in a knob of butter. Butter's fantastic for cooking fish in. Adds a little bit of flavor. Now when you drop that butter in, you need that sizzle, okay? That sizzle is imperative. That sizzle means you're gonna fry, okay? No sizzle, you're not frying. You're just boiling your fish in the bottom. So in that fish goes there. I'm really interested to see how this comes out. And you and I, we're gonna learn this together because I've never cooked catfish before. It's kind of exciting. I'm getting to a ripe old age. It's the first time I've ever put a catfish in the pan. Now, avocado. They had avocado down at the supermarket. So, you know, nice and green. I wanted to try something with it. Bit of colour never hurts. So, we'll slip the stone out of this avocado while that fish cooks down there. Stones out of avocado, very easy. Roll the knife around like that, okay? Knife out, all right? Hold the avocado, one in each hand. Turn. Lovely. Now this one, getting that out. Knife in and simply turn. Perfect. 3 nice slices off this. 1, 2, 3. Now if I just peel that back, oh, look at that. We're up here in Greenland, you know. I often buy avocados at the supermarket at my house, but I never really get to eating because they're not ripe. They never do seem to ripen. But these ones are beautiful. I can smell that avocado flavour. Excellent ripeness. The skin just peels off them. So where's my white plate? We'll have that up here. 3 bits of avocado on there, just like that. All right, so now we want this potato salad on. An Austrian friend of mine taught me this number. So just spoon him onto the middle. That fish is ticking away, cooking in that pan down there. So that's enough of that. Straighten up those avocados. A little bit of dressing around the outside like that. And you could put some tomatoes on, a bit of herbs or anything like that, anything you fancy really. But for me today, it's all about the catfish, and that just needs to be turned over. Oh, look at that, beautifully golden brown on that side. Worked very, very well. Very flaky fish. I can see that now on the side I've cooked. I'm gonna roll them over onto that skin side and just give them, I don't know, another couple of minutes on that side. Crisp up that skin a bit. So you can hear the dogs in the background there. It's feeding time now, getting later in the day. And the hunting family always has a pack of dogs, because without dogs in this area in winter, you can't go anywhere. We need to imagine this covered in snow and ice all the way down there through the town, and then even that fjord, it locks up with winter ice. You can sled out there in winter. 3 months from now, if we came back and sat here, I'd be in the snow, freezing, and they'd be shooting back and forth in dog sleds out there, fishing through the ice for catfish. And with a bit of luck, they'll be serving it up on Austrian potato salad. So this fish, it's been ticking away on that second side, and it's come up beautifully. I'm really impressed with the way it's come up. I'm just gonna grab one of these pieces out, bring them straight across, steaming hot, and pop them down there. It's a beautiful East Greenlandic catfish dish, a first for me, and my first dish here in East Greenland.